Human rights advocates, frustrated by little progress in countries such as Sudan, Zimbabwe, and China, are questioning the Obama administration's ability to make headway on the United Nations Human Rights Council. Ambassador Susan Rice told reporters after the U.S. was elected to the Council that she is under no illusions.
We certainly share the view that the Council has not performed to its potential, but we wouldn't be running if we thought it was impossible for the Council to fulfill the vision that we all had when it was established.
The UN Human Rights Council is the successor organization to the UN Human Rights Commission. Mark Lagan, who was a top State Department official under President Bush, helped negotiate the creation of the new council 3 years ago, though the Bush administration later decided to boycott it.
The Commission on Human Rights was seen as deadlocked and politicized. Unfortunately, the new body has been no better and arguably worse.
But Paula Schrieffer of Freedom House says the body's power lies in putting a spotlight on human rights violators.
The U.S., for instance, used to play a leadership role in actually putting forward resolutions. Sometimes those resolutions would pass, sometimes they wouldn't. And frankly, it doesn't necessarily matter that they don't pass every time. It's important just to put them forward.
And this was the case with China, Schrieffer says, when the U.S. would introduce resolutions condemning Beijing's human rights record, even though they did not pass. Mark Lagan says the United States and other democracies should speak up about human rights abuses in Iran, Burma, and even strategic allies in the Middle East, such as Saudi Arabia.
If the United States is to take part in the Human Rights Council, it needs to be forthright. It needs to speak up for the values that the UN is supposed to represent.
Schrieffer says the U.S. has to put as many resources into the UN body as other countries do.
One of the reasons why I think that we can argue with a very straight face that the Council remains relevant is the fact that countries with very poor human rights records continue to care so much about it and to put so many resources towards it.
Overall, advocates agree that it is better for the United States to have a voice on the Council than not. Schrieffer says it is the only global mechanism for the promotion of human rights. Julia Ritchey, VOA News.